ยังเดี๋ยวเราไปห้องน้ำเหรอเข้าหัวตายเข้าหัวเข้าหัวเข้าหัว
So apa dia mulakan dengan bukit ni? Kita mulakan dengan so inilah dia punya interface secara keseluruhan lah. Kita akan play and then kita akan try main sedikit tutorial permulaan sebagai mukadimah pada malam ni.
Alright, let's boot it up. Go calibrating. Looking good so far. Holy shit. I know, right?
Yeah, you weren't kidding.
Okay. Let's see what this baby can do.
Whoa.
Alright, come on over.
So buka atas ni dan J kali sudah dah buka atas ni.
Now, let's give you something to shoot at. Bang bang. They're all yours, Sergeant.
So saya akan masuk atas untuk aim.
Great. Targeting and ballistics look normal. Let's get you oriented. Bring up your compass.
So nak buka kompas kita kena tekan K.
Next one's just east of you.
So kita dah banyak belajar pakai kompas. So ke arah ni. So kita tarik ke east, okay. So kita kena cari east. So east kat sini. Ya, tu dia.
Okay, let's try bearings. Next one's at 220.
220. So 220. Cari 220. Oh, betul.
All right, not bad. Moving along. Here we go. Sergeant, if you'd be so kind. So, looks like it wants you to run from marker to marker as fast as you can.
Oh, that's what it wants, huh? Great.
Yeah, it says here that, it'll spawn targets at each marker. You'll need to drop them before you can proceed. Well, whenever you're ready.
First marker. Okay, go.
Say again. Negative. Yes, this is Staff Sergeant Adams. Send it. Christ, these people. Hold on. You know what? Go bother someone else. Out. Hey, F morons.
You having fun up there?
You know it.
Jesus Christ, deafen me, why don't you?
Sorry about that. Well, I think it's safe to say it's working as advertised.
Got any more tanks lying around?
Maybe next time. All right, let's shut it down. The greenbacks are gonna get here soon.
So selepas ni dah akan masuk ke alam yang betul. Tadi sebagai mukadimah. Untuk flashback sebenarnya ada beberapa button yang saya terlupa. Waktu kita dulu main ARMA.
On me, Conway.
Jadi anda boleh lihat gambar agak menarik sini. Lebih kurang macam 4G dia. Rasanya lebih better kot.
So, what'd you think?
Not bad at all.
All right. Here comes the cavalry.
Oh,
Shit, looks like I missed one.
Kita akan main tembak-tembak.
Tell you what, you go get it working. I'll get things set up here.
Copy.
American, respond, over. I'm sorry, I thought I told you to go bother someone else. You know, I don't get annoyed easily.
Yeah, right.
But this guy's a special kind of fuckwit.
Kalau kita nak ambil barang, kita tekan space bar.
That should do it.
Copy. All right, everyone, gather around. See some targets? Really? Sorry, they're all we've got on hand.
All right, first things first. I'm Staff Sergeant Adams. This is Sergeant Conway. We'll be your cabin crew for today.
Cabin crew?
Since I'm fairly confident we all know why we're here, I'll skip the usual brief. So, over to you, Sergeant. When you're ready, put some rounds down range.
So, kalau nak cross, kita X. Nah, pun tanda itu saja. Lalu kita akan try dengan cross dulu. So, nak zoom, kita nak aim, kita right click. Kita nak zoom, kita right, kita hold right click.
You'll notice that the sergeant took a knee before firing, which creates a more stable firing position. Try to do this as much as possible. If he'd remained standing, he'd have had a tougher time compensating for recoil. It's not impossible, but it's also not ideal. Going prone offers the best stationary shooting posture with the least recoil and smallest profile. However, be careful of grass and other obstacles obstructing your view. Engaging targets at greater distances is a bit more complicated. Collimator sights, like the sergeant here is using, are not well suited to the task. Sergeant, go ahead and grab the RCO from the crate. Sergeant, please get back to the shooting position.
Oh, ini. Sudah ada RCO. Ada magazine. Okay.
From now on, I'll be giving directions to the sergeant exclusively in compass bearings, so please pay attention. I'll call out specific targets for the sergeant to engage. It's up to him to pick them out and score a hit. Are you ready, Sergeant?
As I'll ever be.
All right, first target.
Helicopters. Well, speaking of CSAT.
Pay attention, children. 400 meters, bearing 307. 300 meters, bearing 330.
330.
Remember, control your breathing. Aim for clean, focused shots.
Let's shoot to hold your breath. So
That's 300 meters away from you at bearing 330, Sergeant. 100 meters, bearing 290.
290.
Great, let's move on.
Let's move on.
While we're on the subject, you're going to find it much harder to control your breathing on the battlefield. Sergeant,
Don't even say it.
your adoring public awaits.
God damn it.
Run to the time. Go.
What is the sergeant doing, I hear you ask? Well, in all honesty, I have no idea. Although I think we can all agree it's quite a sight to behold.
Fuck you, Staff Sergeant.
However, his completely spontaneous and totally unplanned marathon conveniently brings us to our next lesson. Fatigue. It can and it will be your worst nightmare in the field, should you fail to regulate it effectively. Push yourself too hard and you'll find yourself unable to hit shit, even when the situation requires otherwise. And hell, if that's not enough for you, you'll just grow to hate the sound of your own wheezing.
The floor's all yours, Sergeant. See? Now the sergeant has to battle himself as he fires. Again, you need to control your stamina. If you don't, you'll have a hard time hitting anything at all. That'll do, Sergeant. That'll do.
American, please, I need to speak with you. There has been an incident. Over.
So, selepas tu bermulalah mission.
What do you mean, incident? Send us your grid. Over.
We cannot do that.
Say again. Why not? Over.
We do not have a map.
GPS.
Negative.
Copy. Wait one. It's always something with these people. All right, change of plans. Everyone, gather around the sergeant. Come on, don't be shy now. We're gonna learn something useful. Bring up your map, Conway. Okay, here's the deal. Since your people are completely incapable of intelligent thought, it has fallen upon us to rescue them from certain doom. Before we begin, Sergeant, if you'd be so kind, stick a marker on our location 066159er. For those just tuning in, six-figure grids are a crucial navigational tool. Coordinates are read from the bottom first, followed by the ones that run up the side.
Alright. 159. 159 around here. 66.
Conway, 066159er.
Double click to mark. Okay.
We're going to attempt to triangulate their position. However, before we get onto that, you guys still there?
Yes.
We need some landmarks to go off here. Do you have anything we could use? Did you spot anything recognizable en route to your location? Over.
Well, we know that we are west of Sirta. We drove through it.
Okay, that's one. Hold on. All right, Sergeant, stick a marker on Sirta. It should be about 3 clicks to the northeast.
Clicks?
3 kilometers, in other words.
Actually, 3 click to the northeast.
Sirta, Sergeant. 3 clicks to the northeast.
Oh, this one, quickly to the northeast. Excuse me. What instruction?
Conway, Sirta. Big letters. Mark it.
Yeah, Sirta.
Now, let's draw a line going west from Sirta. Can you guys give us any other landmarks?
There is a hill nearby. It has a small chapel on top of it. It is at bearing 130 from our position. Over.
Copy. Wait 1. That's probably somewhere southwest of Sirta itself. Think you can locate it, Sergeant?
Small chapel. There is one. This chapel. Is a bearing 130 from our position. So 190, 90. Yeah, I think around here. Southwest, southwest, southwest.
A hill with a chapel, Sergeant, southwest of Sirta.
Chapel?
That's probably it right there.
Oh, this one.
All right, the bearing they gave us was 130. However, that's from them to the chapel. We want to work out the bearing from the chapel to their position. So let's do a 180. That makes it 310 from the chapel itself. You'll notice the lines intersect. That, in a nutshell, is all we're looking for. It tells us that if the information they provided is accurate, they must be somewhere near there. However, the intersect won't always be exact. Use common sense to enhance your accuracy, or try to obtain further information. Over to you, Sergeant. Stick a marker on their position.
This one?
Yep, that looks about right.
Maybe here. So, mari kita mulakan misi kita gempa ni boleh?
American, what is your status?
We've got your grid, 075183. We're on our way. Stay put. Out. Okay, we're gonna go find your friends. Keep yourselves busy while we're gone. The rest of you, load up. Conway, you're driving.
Drive to AF. Alright. Yeah.
Tu.
Dah tengok ke?
Dah tengok tadi. Lala aku tutup lah. Jadi Azam, kau tengah praktis tu kan?
Tengah tutorial. Lupa main ni.
Main.
Tengah main lagi ke apa? Oh, kau dia banyak technical lah
Tengok ah. Tadi banyak main map lah.
Aku tengah tengok ni. Dia aku check sale tu sampai 5,000 bulan.
Take the left up ahead.
So let's say kalau kau betul-betul nak beli, budak-budak ni betul-betul nak beli, boleh lah decide by then. Dia takut juga teknikal sangat nanti kita kena ganti kan.
Banyak benda belajar lah. Dia kata setahun pun banyak setiap hari belajar benda baru kot kat isu ARMA 3 ni.
Kau monitor kan? Kau monitor. Kalau kau nak laju, cash ni kau kena monitor ni kau sedang kontrol.
Oh, dia ada brake.
Oh,
Dia kira ada pedal lah, dia tak boleh depan belakang.
Take the left, Conway. Around.
tapi bunyi slow lah kalau ni lah. Macam bunyi tak kuat lah.
game aku tengok YouTube ARMA Malaysia banyak agak. Dia memang mostly kita kena ada kita punya geng besar sendiri kan. Kita tak boleh macam main kita berenam je. Tak boleh. Tak ada, bukan masuk solo, macam geng kita 6 orang macam tu.
Squad ni ya.
Nak main dalam squad sendiri tak boleh lah.
The record I'm claiming CSAT. Keep driving, I'll check with
Squad
McKenna.
kita kena gabung dengan tu
Broadway,
orang.
Alpha 11 actual. Was that what I think it was? Over.
Gila ni memang.
Tu aku After because dia kata ni game ni susah lah matchmaking kalau Asia kan.
We just experienced a light
Asia tak ramai orang main.
to note the alarm.
Tu satu. Lepas tu kalau kita dapat pun bukannya ramai cakap English.
What he said, 1-1.
Yeah, we
Kita
got
dapat
it, Colonel.
kita berapa kali
One out.
orang dia cakap English.
Guess some backs must have shit themselves.
Susah.
Apa? Ya.
Take the next left.
Maybe je friend. Aku tengok kat YouTube tu siap ada briefing. OP1 mana, Waypoint 1, Waypoint 2. Gila. Ini aku Malaysia punya padahal.
Aku tengok lah Malaysia ni lah situ.
Right.
Dia cakap, lepas tu kata nak balik bom kan, kita kan nak balik bom macam cakap, oh aku nak balik bom kan. Dia balik bom kan macam
GPS, Sergeant.
bom kat kompas ni lah apalah sebelum nak balik lah.
Ya, tak,
Nak balik tu nak kena cakap macam tu lah.
tak nak member terkena kan. Tapi masalahnya kau tengok kereta dia nice tu.
Oh, tengok belakang lah, tengok lain.
Betul. Gig cuma macam real macam working.
Tapi rasa dia punya tak pakai power grafik tak kuat sangat lah.
Arma dia tak fokus sangat macam COD ataupun Division, tak ada.
Oh,
Tu realism. Animation dia just nice je.
Take the right coming up.
Kan kau perasan kan macam tak ada lawa gila macam Division ke Wildland ke kan. Tapi dia control dia semua jarum jalan. Ya, simulator grafik tak pergi pun tapi semua jalan.
lancar Azam main game tu.
Di single
Ada-
player boleh bawa. Baru nak training.
This must be the place. Pull up a
Ya,
park,
aku try
Conway.
dulu 60 fps. Kalau tak nampak pun macam 60 fps tu. Oh, macam tu lah.
Ambil barang, ambil barang tu
Sebab
What the hell happened here?
We're on patrol.
Dia ada semua training tu lah.
huh?
Yes. And these people, they
kau
attack.
main first person tak main third viewer tu. Zam.
You ever heard of excessive
Kebok
force?
kita memang akan terus
Staff
automatic.
Sergeant, they're just civilians.
Did you sweep the buildings?
Gabi
And what's the deal with that
video.
man over there?
Yes, we did. They are clean.
You searched all of them, including the ones down there.
No, only these ones.
Mampus
And
kalau
that
siapa
man,
pakai
do
keyboard
you have
tank
medical
killer.
support inbound?
No.
Are you kidding me?
Sergeant, search those buildings down there. The rest of you,
Aku
set up a
aku
perimeter.
apa
And you, call for a
Raul,
goddamn
Azim.
medevac now.
Dia tak roger.
Aku rasa Azim tengok tu dia handphone. Dia kat kerja ni. Third person enter 6. 6 enter 6.
Tengok dah still on ARMA Pitos ni.
Habis dia so far Pitos suka tak game tu?
Okay, matchmaking dulu lah. Matchmaking kalau dia kata kalau ramai-ramai pun dia kata server ping dia.
Apa?
Server ping dia tinggi.
Oh,
Small
mana
one's clear.
kita jauh
Continuing the
sangat lah
search.
meaning.
Ha.
Right control M to open your GPS. Right control M.
Adams, I've got a weapon stash here. Small arms and explosives. Definitely guerrilla. Over.
You see? They beware of threats.
Cakap-cakap
Yeah,
over
I'm sure
semua.
they just attacked you for no
Lepas tu
reason.
saya ada review mirror kan
Copy,
yang
Sergeant.
main.
Form
Ada
on
review
me.
kamera. Ni Oshkosh ni memang betul-betul kereta tentera tau. Maknanya diorang bayar siap untuk
Didn't make it.
pakai diorang punya brand tu.
I let Broadway know what's
Dalam
going
game ni.
on. We've been ordered back to base. I've told these idiots to clean up the mess. They'll handle the weapons.
Strike betul
I
betul.
don't think the guerrillas would take too kindly.
Tak ada. Itu lah masalahnya.
All right, everyone, mount up. We're out of here.
Kan kat Facebook diorang tu Jajah toilet.
Shit Sabah.
Having trouble there, Staff Sergeant?
No, sir.
Come on.
Tengok kau live lah.
Any word from the MOD sit down, sir?
Negative. Nothing from the AAF.
Tengok aku nak main apa.
In fact, the whole thing.
Ingat Roger
You're
Petos.
kidding me. Nope.
Figure that missing greenback convoy has something to do with it?
Why do you think you boys
Kau
are here?
lepas. Kau ni main crack je kan?
There's your ride. You two get going. Find us that convoy, Staff Sergeant.
Copy.
Good.
Kalau nak kita 6 orang tu main kalau tak beli Steam lah. Benda ni lah. Apa guna Garena ke kalau boleh. Tiba buat sendiri apa kan.
McKinnon didn't seem too happy.
Who can blame it?
Dia
You want to do anything but cleaning up around here. The AAF and the FIA consenting to it. And the country's Ministry of Defense.
Itu lah tengok kau ada
Well,
support
I
support.
thought that was a good idea.
Kalau kita dapat main berenam tu dan
Ni tengah cuba aku cek macam mana nak buy apa tanggul. Maksudnya kita nak tanggul lah kita mesti dengan lawan dengan AI. Tapi kata AI pro lah.
There's the AAF.
sebab tak salah aku.
It's coming up
Sini
on
ada orang buat ramai-ramai
convoy with
lawan
some
AI, betul
over
tak?
here. All right, we're coming up on the
Macam
convoy
dia macam yang kat YouTube tu, diorang mesti lawan AI kan dalam mission tu. Bukan lawan opponent kan. Hello.
There, on the road. Broadway, Alpha 1-1 X. We have a visual on the convoy. Grid
Dari situ lah boleh sikit. Kau boleh tengok inventory kita, inventory orang dah mati lah.
Copy. Dispatching
Ah, tak salah aku.
reinforcements. Secure the area and await their
Ya boleh.
arrival. Copy, Broadway.
Tapi dia main rule ganda super kan. Tapi ganda tu
FIA
nak besar
guerrillas waiting for you down there.
Jadi kalau betul-betul kita ni dah
Do not
habis
fire
mungkin
unless fired upon.
Sebab itu
However,
rule
that
ganda.
does not mean you're to roll over and
Kata macam
confirm. Over.
Azam punya HUD ni, Azam punya HUD dia tulis 30, betul tu kita 9 kan. Maknanya dia ada 9 clip tau, 9 magazine. 1 magazine. Aku mula-mula ingat apa ada 9 peluru je reserve macam malas je.
Oh, dia bagi klip macam begitu lah.
Nah, 9 lagi clip.
Dia maksudnya macam ni tak ada macam kita Ilon dia satu minit 30 kalau ketika satu minit Ilon basi lah spinner lagi. Dia ikut game apa aku lupa. Dia satu game tu dia buang clip hilang lah yang lain tu.
Di ARMA ni kena ada seorang team leader lah.
Oh,
Dia boleh buat decision.
Let's wait for the others.
Kita tengok juga ni. Sure lah ada orang jual HyperX Kingston lagi murah daripada tempat aku beli.
What do you see?
iPhone.
Convoy's been hit hard.
Headphone
No movement
Oh,
as far as I can
headphone.
tell.
Kingston HyperX thing ni.
To be honest, there's a lot of trees. Over.
Understood. Maintain
Kingston tu HyperX
overwatch.
thing
We're
ni.
moving
Dia
up.
dengan Cloud 2.
Apa Apa stone pula apa?
Let's go,
Eh,
Conway.
Ah.
Kalau kau nak beli, kau beli kat sini jap.
Okey lah. Oh, Stinger 299.
219.
219 paling murah pada tu 204.
Online daripada overseas ke? Daripada?
Ni daripada Play Asia.
Bagus. Handphone ada ni headphone ni.
Apa ni headphone wireless? Bukan wireless.
Ada wire. Kalau wireless 4500 confirm lah. Tapi wire dia panjang 1 meter.
Kena pelik-pelik lah.
Macam aku pakai splitter extender. So kalau aku nak dengar, aku letak kat belakang. Asal korang tembak berapa kali tu? Injek teruk lah.
Stick to cover. Watch the tree.
Kena.
Oh.
Kau tak generate hidup balik kan?
Area clear.
Oh, dia ada generate juga lah, macam COD. Macam kau relax je.
Asal putih-putih tadi?
At the tree line.
Boleh hijau. Oh, ada smoke.
Contact. 4, 3. Engage that machine gunner. Southwest. 14 in. Engage that man. Front. Medic. 200 meters. Front. Rifleman. 200 meters. Front.
Tak boleh call medic lah.
Fire at the medic. Southwest. Move 100 meters. Front.
Oh, tapi member tak ada nama atas member.
McHenry. Engage that machine gunner. Southwest. 4. Fire at that soldier. Southwest.
Real tu. Nampak kau je darah.
4. Engage that machine gunner. Front. Hostile down.
Reloading.
Dia bukan macam kau kena panggil medic kan?
McHenry. Fire at the medic. West.
Kau kenal lah Kai Splash?
Tak.
Oh.
Pokok medic. Okey.
McHenry. Fire at the medic. Front.
Gila aduh kau dah tak boleh lari tu. Jap. Kita search kan. Oh, barang semua. Klik.
Okey dah, ambil lagi.
Aku ambil air.
Macam ni, satu je lah sebab tengah training aku nanya.
Clear.
Clear.
All clear. Move up. Broadway.
Kau tekan spacebar apa?
Be advised. We've made contact with FIA forces at the convoy's location.
Oh, kelambat
All
sikit dapat
contacts
view
neutralized.
footage.
Over. Copy 1-1. Lock it down. Broadway out. We've got wounded over here. Son, can you hear me? He's non-responsive. Sergeant, help him out. Take my kit if you need it. Broadway, do you read? Over. Confirmed, 1-1. Send traffic. Over. We've got wounded at the convoy. One greenback unresponsive, possibly in shock. It doesn't look good.
Kat dia.
But 1-2 actual's taken care of. Over.
Macam ni kawan kau dah mati ke yang tadi kau tu? Kau loot dia.
Medical is inbound with reinforcements. Try to keep them stable until they arrive. Over.
We'll try, Broadway. 1-1 out.
He's holding, but not for long. We need medical here now.
Okay. Kalau kau medic, kau tak payahlah nak bawa susah. Kau just nak tengok orang tu dia.
For any more surprises.
Okay. Terus, nice. Sun.
Yo.
Boleh lah beli. Kalau dia beli dengan korang lah, beli seorang lah. Bincang kot.
Itulah.
Boleh kena full squad main.
Full squad berapa orang?
Tak tahu.
Ini kena seru kat grup kat ni, budak nak ke tak? Kalau betul, aku, kau, Azim, Mirul, Abu. Berapa? 5 orang.
Oh, mission ni lama-lama tak?
Member dah nak beli kan ibu?
Aku dah prepare duit Zing.
Sekarang ni kita nak beli daripada member, daripada kontak Azim lah kat Loyak tu. Yang aku punya kontak tak reply bagi mampu dia. Aku tanya juga. Dia tak reply.
Watch the situation. KIA. Greenback stand drills. The survivor didn't make it.
Aku ada apa tu yang hijau night vision. Kita pakai kan night vision.
Tapi yang buat Azam tu sebab dia betul-betul pitch black. Dia memang gelap betul.
Oh.
Kena. Kalau tak nampak orang depan tu.
Dia macam maghrib punya kan. Tapi kalau dia pun maghrib kan belum malam lagi kan.
Yelah, dia macam senja gitu lah. Sekejap lagi dia makin lagi gelap.
Dia sial lampu tu lagi spotlight lagi.
Aku cakap ke Azam, ini beli ni 2 hari pertama dengan seronok main dengan dia punya kom tu je. Lepas tu kau dengar Amirul buat announcement dia kau bertembang. Set com tu.
200 spin lah, murah betul lah. Kingston headphone
HyperX aku pakai HyperX. Sedap
aku pakai ni. Oh.
Aku tengok tak pakai hati sebab aku beli dalam 2-3 gitu.
Oh, tapi headphone apa dia ni ada mic ke kau asyik?
Tak kali semua.
Oh, satu headphone lah. Aku ingat kau mic macam headphone lain ke apa.
Tak ada, kau dengar mic aku tu okey tak?
Okey je. Aku ingat kau ni USB pula.
Tapi tu tak sampai.
Mic dia besar ni.
Padahal kita dah sampai tau.
Tapi real lah dia punya distance tu tak macam PUBG lah. Apa bu aku punya? Oh tak, aku kan USB, dia stereo. Dia tak 7.1 virtual.
Ya plug awak. Ya kau ada jauh tak?
Tak ada, dia splitter. Tapi dia splitter extender. Maksudnya kalau aku nak pakai speaker aku just cabut extender aku ni, aku pasang speaker.
Oh, dia USB satu je.
Tak, aku dia tak ada USB, dia splitter. Audio jack.
Oh, okay. So kau pakai speaker yang ke satu dulu kan?
Dia daripada speaker untuk mic dengan headphone. Lepas tu dia jadi ke satu. Itulah.
Oh. PC kau tak boleh buat yang tu. PC kau hijau, merah, pink.
Macam tu lah.
Oh banyak. Tu kau splitter sekarang ni.
Aku splitter. Aku pakai splitter.
Okay.
Wire dia bagi 3 meter tu. 2 meter ialah extender splitter. Maknanya kau tutup merah dengan pink. Lepas tu yang lagi 1 meter yang dekat kat handphone ni, dia satu audio jack ke?
Okay.
So kalau let's say aku nak pakai headphone, aku just cabut aku punya speaker punya jack ni, masukkan aku punya headphone. Kalau aku nak pakai speaker, aku buka, masukkan speaker.
Itu apa ni? Dia extend tu yang membuat kuarti 3 meter tu. Faham. Aku ingat benda tu naik ke panjang macam tu ke.
Oh tak dah. Sebab dia cuba nak cater, kalau let's say kau nak dengar lagu dalam handphone kau pun boleh lah pakai. Tak payah pakai extender.
Tahu.
Mana si diorang tu tak ada kan?
Ni aku nak ajak kita ni sekejap lagi.
Main 1-2 game boleh lah. Dah tak ada lagi. Aku Jumaat tu aku tak tahu lagi aku boleh join ke tak Abu. Kalau pergi nak makan nasi lemak kat rumah Mirul, aku macam kena ambil tunang aku sebab ada tempat cek kain kot.
Apa masalah?
Kalau kau gerak je lah. Nanti next time aku boleh je. Wish, bila kau nak belajar bawa kita kebal Azam? Syok ni. Tum. Tempat orang kita main kereta kebal. Granada. Oh, tank tu je tempat reload.
Ada barang lah.
Oh, betul ni. Nice.
Helikopter?
Semua meter ada lah barang.
Hey, what are you doing?
Kena loot kereta lah.
Hey, asshole! I'm talking to you!
Kenderaan.
This is none of your business, American.
Apa dia main kau
Buddy,
asshole?
I'm warning you. You pick this fight and you lose.
Is there a problem here, Sergeant?
What's the problem? Your men are abusing these prisoners.
What my men do is my concern, and mine alone, Sergeant.
The hell it is, Corporal. Arrest them.
Don't you take another step. You're out of line, American.
Broadway, Alpha 1-2 actual. Message over.
1-2, Broadway, receiving. Send it, over.
I've got greenbacks abusing FIA prisoners at the MOD, sir. Please advise, over.
Copy, wait one. 1-2, stand down. How copy?
What? Sir, if I may...
Negative, 1-2. You are to stand down. That's an order. Confirm, over.
Solid copy, sir. Out.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Sergeant.
Just so you fucking know, I'm about to shoot something.
Hearts and minds, Sergeant. Hearts and minds.
Sometime later. Satu konflik yang aku pun terfikir benda lah.
What the fuck was that?
Just the chain of command at its finest.
Who was that asshole?
Zambros
Sign
Azam.
of Phalanx, Colonel Akinteros. You just bashed horns with the AAF's top brass.
That's their top brass? Now I know why they're so fucked up.
Enggak puas streaming ni.
Betul? Dia kena konsisten lah.
Aku sudah tak lah. Aku boleh max nak dapat 23 orang live.
Come on, let's get at it.
Game mana? Game ROL tu.
Arwan.
ROL, apa game online lah.
Macam nak tukar punya, nak beli satu monitor, tapi tengok bajet
Monitor apa?
Aku ingat nak ambil freezing je lah, tak ada ambil casing.
Facing pun Anu tak ada dah okey dah effect tak apa ambil lah. Kalau aku ambil pasal tu nak juga. Cantum kau facing ni okey lah. R7.
Itulah. Aku pun pakai R7 kan. G-Sync ni harga dia beza dalam 600 ke tu. Aku tak tahu apa yang mahal dengan teknologi dia.
G-Sync pun ada Nvidia kan.
Dia boleh pair dengan Nvidia.
Punya tutorial tadi. Senario je.
Main lah try.
Oh, senario ni kena ambil daripada mod, daripada Steam community.
Oh. So tak boleh main?
Campaign lah aku rasa. Time trial. Boleh main go-kart, boleh main
Oh.
Hybriding ni. Bawa
Maknanya training ke?
ada banyak mod lah. Firing.
Oh kau quick play je lah yang kita boleh main kalau track ni. Kau ambil DLC dia, dia dah ada DLC ni.
Yalah, ada lama. Campaign lah.
Aku normal dulu. Kalau viewer Twitter ni lah, Facebook lah 840 orang dah view video aku lah.
Ramai tu.
Itu Paladin. Nak tengok cek yang lah 2.2k 2.2k mau tengok.
Oh.
Komen berapa? Komen 17. Kalau aku ada tu Nvidia SP okey lah. Kalau main masalah tak ada lag. Dia waktu tu pakai Wi-Fi lah. Kan asyik ni tak boleh langsung upload tu rendah.
Malam. Aku ada main malam ni. Tak habis.
Apa je?
Malam mission aku tak ada main.
Oh. Campaign.
So, kalau beli online, beli yang original ni, baru boleh main yang scenario tu. Yang daripada Steam Workshop. Kira orang buat lah. Kita pun boleh buat mission ni.
Kita buat mission tu orang join lah kan?
Boleh lah.
Let's say yang persoalannya kalau kita let's say kita 6 orang, 5 orang lah contoh kan. Kau nak masuk 4 orang masuk jadi ground unit, aku seorang jadi helikopter support. Boleh ke kita buat game sendiri je macam tu? Tak payah ajak orang lain. Ke kita kena ajak orang lain? Kita kena masuk team lain juga.
Tak pasti pula, aku tak try lagi.
Tu lah.
Tapi aku rasa kita boleh buat macam-macam mod lah. Kau boleh setting apa kau nak.
Okey kat tu.
Macam player tu aku tak sure lagi sebab tak try lagi main multiplayer dengan orang lain macam mana.
Tak apa, tanya.
Aku punya FPS ni 30 apa?
Rendah tak?
FPS 90.
Sebab aku buat very high ni, aku nak try
Ni dia.
auto detect jap.
Off ni lah, leasing.
Off missing.
Leasing dia ambil monitor lah. Sakit. Sampling 100 tu.
Cuba buat high.
Ya, ARMA 3.
Tadi aku buat custom. Boleh auto detect.
Okey lah. Tapi ni aku tengok kat YouTube GTX 1050 Ti pun FPS pun 30-40 je kan.
Tadi ada critical ke lah. Aku cuba buat low jap tengok berapa boleh.
40.
Tapi lepas tu game macam 1050 dah cukup lah. Dah boleh main dah hai.
Low aku 40 lagi. 41, 42. 40 lebih lah. Sampai 60.
Even 4K pun 40 ke? 4K resolution.
Yang low punya, low resolution.
Ha.
Okay lah.
Tidak, dia kata standard kata ni.
Bising kau kata disable?
Disable lah.
Kenapa tak enable?
Nanti drop nanti kau punya tu FPS tiba-tiba.
Bukan bising dia ambil average je.
Ikut meeting kau. Meeting kau tu 70 ni 75 ke 144 ke.
So aku ambil disable lah.
Disable.
Alright, aku try
Nanti
disable. Disable aku try very high.
Tengok GTX 1080 pun 1440 tau. Satu resolution 144 pun 50 60 50 40 je. Ha, 50 fps je.
460 lah.
Apa senti dia tak? Low fps bawah 60 je.
Aku
Skyrim ke apa.
lagging sikit. Rendah kasih lah. Sebab aku detect lah.
Drop juga 10 GTX 1080. Ha. So maybe dia optim macam tu lah.
Semalam aku tak tahu Malaysia dia apa lah. Find all proceed. Mission untuk kali ni pasal apa? Dulu aku dah try main ARMA Apex. Dah habis lah mission ni. Satu DLC tu tak banyak lah, mission dalam 5 ke 6 mission kot. Kalau ni semua DLC banyak lah mission.
Ya, silap mission pula. Macam Witcher.
Kalau nak mana dah 6.
Ni kau jadi apa ni pula?
Macam police officer ni lah. Dia nak pergi set-set kat sebuah bandar ni. Bekas perang lah.
Oh, tapi kenapa member sangkut tengok Arnab?
Kerja nampak Arnab.
Real lah. Real. Aku ada loot tak apa.
Kalau pesan kat aku punya main detector tu ada warna merah. Tu beri api tu.
Oh.
Aku terpijak. Terkejut je.
Pijak apa beri api?
Pijang. Mati tu, POP langgar sepak. Tak ada kasih canda.
Aku baru dapat tengok video tu.
DSN.
Mati dah.
got a blocked door here.
Yep. NATO still hasn't gotten its ass into gear. I can make some calls, but,
I'll come back later.
Kalau main 4 gila lah.
Tu lah.
Jangan nak main orang ARMA.
Nak main dulu boleh ke? Tengok kau ada orang nak main dari tadi dah ada online tu kan.
Baru tak main.
On.
I got a UXO here dug right into the wall.
Azim baru on.
shit. You'll need the toolkit for that job.
Aku tengok
I'll get
ARMA
on to
punya
what's taking them so long.
maksudnya request lah. Macam main tahu tips apa nak kena tegur sikit player baru ni. Aku ni
Tak, apa dia orang komplain tak tegur?
tak dia macam
Oh lama tak ada ni lah. Tak ada buat hal lah.
benda yang mahal baru. Dia kata kena banyak pelatih gila.
Respect lah dengan orang lama lah. Dulu Otak-otak lah.
Caskap tu lah Nan ni.
Dia kata kalau tak ada setakat game strategi Dawn of War, war game mana lain tengok di atas buat apa. Ini dia kata semua kalau ARMA 3 ni semua tempat ni tahu. High ground dah apalah.
Dah mahir betul lah. Kompor kena beli. Mana dompet api ni?
Apa tu? Api tu? IDP belakang apa? Oh ni siapa tu?
Gas manufacturer api.
Tengok macam kecil je.
Huh. Where our camp used to be.
Anything left?
Not much. Few memories, maybe. Just some old boxes here and there.
IDAPs.
Yeah. It was NATO that helped bring him in. Actually, it was one hell of a supply drop.
Apa dia boleh apa?
Flashback.
Flashback eh?
Ini yang terbaru lah, yang DLC ni versi yang dari flashback.
So, the supply drop, this was when exactly?
Right around the time we saw the ceasefire starting to break down. Must be more than a year ago now.
So, at that time, your camp was in the centre of town?
Yeah, things were getting pretty desperate though. I remember we hadn't been resupplied in months. No food, water, medicine. We were used to issues with logistics, but I don't know, in the end it got so bad US forces prepared an airdrop. Not an easy task considering those crates. They really were life and death. That's why we needed somebody on the ground. Someone to make sure they came down okay.
And who was that?
Yeah, flashback.
A guy named Adams, part of the NATO peacekeeping force. Close friend of mine, actually.
Adams? He went out alone?
From the way he told it, he may as well have. No, he went along with some new recruits, local bunch. It was his job to show them the ropes.
Something I'm not quite clear on. Why didn't IDAP transport the aid themselves? There must have been a reason.
Yeah, there was. A couple of weeks previously, guerrillas had ambushed a convoy. It was some dissident group out to sabotage the peace talks in Kavala. Anyway, NATO intervened and the whole thing just blew up. A checkpoint was hit. Protesters were fired upon at the MOD.
Yes, we were there. AAM.
And you know how bad it got.
Our movements were limited by the government.
Exactly. And convincing anybody to reassign troops, to escort NGOs, just a total non-starter.
Abu, kau dah join ke?
Join apa?
Facebook ARMA Malaysia ni.
Dah.
Dia kan tanya, do you own ARMA 3?
No, aku masuk jam tu je. Kalau aku mau apa ni tak jawab apa.
Tell me more about your friend. He was your liaison, right?
Right. But Adams and I had a history. We'd met on a previous deployment. This guy was your typical army life. Cynical, sarcastic, big heart, pissed off with everyone, everything, all the time. But he always seemed to know where to find a beer and was always willing to share.
Kalau kita ni group ni betul-betul semua jenis on je macam kita ni dah sedap lah.
Benda apa belajar ni?
Sure, don't tepung kau Nathan McCree.
You mentioned something about the breakdown of peace talks, the situation blowing up. What happened there, from your perspective?
Well, for one thing, the change in the peacekeeping mandate came out of the blue. We heard the pressure came down the pipe from CSAT. They had the leverage.
You mean it it was in their interest to kick NATO off the mainland.
Maybe. Certainly the government had become frustrated with NATO and vice versa.
I suppose they blame NATO for their, more sympathetic approach.
Hearts and minds, Adams used to tell me. But the others said they just didn't have the guts for it. Couldn't do what needed to be done. One of the drop zones available to Adams was out on the coast.
Buka call support tekan kosong. Lepas tu tekan communication nombor 8. And then tekan 1 untuk supply drop.
Gila.
Direction mana yang aku mana tahu je. North, east, south east. Aku rasa north kot. Sebab ikut peta ni north. Cuba tengok. Betul lah north. Okay, 1.
Once he'd called in the airdrop, that was it. They just had to sit tight, hope for the best.
One thing I don't understand, what were they doing there, all the way up in the mountains?
The town, Oreo Castro, this place has historic ties with the guerrillas. For years, people here would provide them with food, water. The government responded by draining the swamp.
And that involved sending soldiers?
Dia tanya kat Facebook ARMA tu, do you own an original ARMA 3?
Just a second, I'm getting a bit lost.
Are you willing to spend? Dia tanya, are you willing to spend at least 2 hours per night, once a week?
Counterinsurgency can get real messy.
2 jam, 1 malam.
He was in charge of training.
1 minggu.
Laws of armed conflict.
Dalam 1 minggu.
Seminggu 2 jam lah.
Sehari
2 jam lah.
Cakap dengan dia, kalau saya 2 jam, bapak kau kaya tak apa.
Adams normally tossed out an orange smoke grenade, which marked his position for the pilot.
Dia buat
mission.
Kalau ada airdrop kau kena baling smoke grenade. Left control G.
Marker kan?
Smoke grenade.
Dia macam marker. Kau seorang je ke weh?
Dalam game ni?
Tengah main.
Ada je squad aku ni, 4 orang.
Boleh ke let's say campaign ni kita main get kawan-kawan?
So, these crates, were there a lot of them?
No, just 4. One contained medicine, another fresh drinking water. The rest were packed with rice or grain. Adams had to inspect each one individually. Later, we'd arrange collection.
Tak nampak lagi. Delay sikit. Yo, Vitol hantar. Vitol, apa ni? Kapal terbang boleh jadi helikopter tu. Kat Transformer selalu banyak keluar kan kapal terbang ni. Tapi dia saving game dia macam berhenti lag sekejap Bila dia save game tu kau macam lag
Ni Azam ni auto saving ni. Dia auto saving macam tu lah.
Thankfully the rice seemed okay.
Betul dapat apa dalam drop ni?
Apa? Airdrop? Ni hantar makanan. Ni pasal scenario dia untuk penduduk kat pulau ni lah. Tadi aku dapat ni, nasi.
It wasn't uncommon for the sacks of grain to split on impact, but that time we got lucky. He didn't lose a single one.
Azam jap. Cakap.
Kalau aku lari depan mata, dia akan
penat
penat. Aku punya screen ni gelap, sekejap gelap.
Macam nak pingsan.
Pingsan lah, macam tu lah. So kena rehat sustain masa lah.
Mana kena pada cik nafas.
Medical items, you can imagine how pleased we were to see those arrive.
So they landed safely?
Yeah, they were fine.
Kira kalau kau dah inspect tu je lah, settle lah.
Tak tahu dia suruh buat apa banyak. Jauh ni drop dah tadi.
As I recall, the bottles of purified water were fine. We've been waiting on those for weeks. As for the crates, they still needed to be checked before anyone else arrived. Now, the thing with airdrops, they're not exactly subtle. Smoke, noise of the plane, those bright green parachutes, they're gonna get you noticed. And when you're in the middle of bandit country, that's a problem.
Contact technical. Contact machine gunner. Contact car. Machine gunner.
Sampai punya. I'm hit.
Ambil.
Enemy contact, southeast. 50 meters. Macam mana nak tukar ni tadi?
Dah kena hijack ke kau ni APC?
Tahu lah. Kena hijack kan? Sekejap, dia suruh tekan apa tadi ya? Nak tukar grenade launcher tadi? Aku lupa. Kau ingat?
Tak. Banyak gila dah kontrol dia.
Dia kata nak buka tip terakhir. Okay. Select fire mode dekat F. Okay, tukar fire mode korang dekat F. You can switch to side by pressing hold second button. Adjust zeroing, page up, page down. Finally fire prime inverter. Grenade, okay. Tengok dia arah mana sini ya.
Pisang. Terus sekali tembak boleh mati.
Mati. Shit.
No. Siapa korang? Nak main ke apa?
Nak main lah, aku Pitos ni.
Kau, kau tunggu Pitos? Tunggu Pitos lah.
Dah baik je.
Ya.
Kau main dulu, aku tengah nak ni. Jadi tak nak pegang ni.
Ambil.
Aku pun layan on je. Bagi view banyak.
Ni kau dah dapat balik lah
Thankfully, the rice
APC.
seemed okay.
Oh, restart. So, lesson dia pergi mana-mana ambil loot dengan APC lah.
It wasn't uncommon for the sacks of grain to split on impact, but that time, we got lucky. He didn't lose a single one.
Oh. Kemau.
Oh, macam itu ya.
The medical items, you can imagine how pleased we were to see those around.
So they landed safely.
Yeah, they were fine. As I recall, the bottles of purified water were fine. We'd been waiting on those for weeks. As for the crates, they still needed to be checked before anyone else arrived. Now, the thing with airdrops, they're not exactly subtle. Smoke, noise of the plane, those bright green parachutes, they're gonna get you noticed.
Tak nampak tu. Kau tak ada deploy ke unit kau?
That's
Tak boleh macam suruh unit kau attack sekali, tak boleh lah.
Target acquired.
From then on, Adams insisted that other people drive.
Shit, we got a man down!
Got a man down. Itu semua. Nak review dengan senjata. Ini launcher. Kisah. Ini apa buat?
Buat apa Zam?
Dia tak pakai grenade launcher tapi ini like dot on the side. Oh, okay, faham. So guna smoke grenade nanti kan besar dari dekat. Hilang lah begitu. Saja. Come on guys, give me idea guys. To beat this gorilla. Dah tahu lah nak buat apa.
Thankfully, the rice seemed okay. It wasn't uncommon for the sacks of grain to split on impact, but that time, we got lucky. He didn't lose a single one. The medical items, you can imagine how pleased we were to see those arrive.
So they landed safely?
Yeah, they were fine.
Terima kasih.
As I recall, the bottles of purified water were fine. We'd been waiting on those for weeks. As for the crates, they still need to be checked before anyone else arrived.
Entah diorang kau lambat sangat aku. Macam ada tidur ni. Nah, ni mirror lock on ni. Ni mirror lock ada ni.
Contact, technical.
Isang.
Lain lah. Susah main seorang. Dia kena ada team untuk action. Main Apex Protocol lah.
Apex Protocol
Sementara menunggu Amirul online. Play dulu. Dah main apa Apex Protocol ni?
Aku sebenarnya nak try lah Division tu. Nak download crack ya. Kau dah pernah main Division? Tom Clancy ni.
No. Asal aku review macam mic ke tak best.
Division? Kenapa dah cakap tak best?
Tak tahu. Tak sempat baca. Tapi ARMA ni kalau compare memang positif lagi lah.
Ya, orang enjoy ya.
Lama keluar pun masih positif.
Sebab mission variable tu.
Dia story mode kan? Tengok je.
Tengah tengok, aku tengok. Ambil tu aku tengok.
Sambil-sambil lah.
Tengok apa ni? Mama India yang sekarang masak banyak tu.
Aku dikali mati.
Kari ikan kepala.
Bohemia Interactive Event.
Watchtower, I'm having a hard time reading Raider 2's tracker. Over.
Understood. Raider 2, stand by. Running transponder diag. All Raider call signs. Check systems now.
Roger, Watchtower. Looks like they're back in. Over one out. Alright, target area looks good. London should be a couple. It's just beyond this outcrop of rocks. Grim and I'll double back in RV with the others. Boom.
Multiplayer juga ke apa?
Move 400
Multiplayer juga ke apa tu?
Ini dulu dia mati. Okey ni 4 orang. Apex-nya DLC.
ARMA ke?
ARMA juga.
Oh. Dia macam Spec Ops lah.
Spec Ops kan. Tengok mana team aku ni.
Dorang kat belakang dan kau kot.
Macam nak command orang ke depan lah. Mana tu? Tu lah kurang ni. Aku kurang macam mana ni.
Standing by.
Keep it into Raider 2. Watchtower, be advised. Reader call signs have been contacted.
Siang. Dia bunuh 4 orang. One down.
Moving on the building. Go.
Go. Go.
Wilco.
More CSAT weapons. No ordnance causing major damage. Watchtower, be advised. London is clear. Negative eyes on Keystone.
Roger. Raider 2, move on New York. Out.
Dia terbaik, bye. Ada AKM, bye. Apa, banyak senjata, bye. Okay, jom. Let's go. There.
Call signs. Be advised, SIP pop in the area. Get positive IDs on your targets. Acknowledge my last. Over.
Roger your last, Watchtower. Raider 2, watch out for mounted cities. We need PIDs.
Kenapa?
Ada jahat gigit member ni.
Aduh, mana pergi silencer aku? Lepas biasa tadi. Dah tak ada silencer. Enemy down. Confirm. Let's move out. Oh shit. Enemy up ahead. Stay down. Nice throw grenade. Takutnya. Aku mati. Sharply. Nice. Ah shit, kena lagi. Susah kan? Woi, memang gila aja.
Main dulu baru tengah dulu. Meter on. Tapi ni dia tak ni.
Full score belum? Ini yang member.
Nampak lah kau tengah Omar kau, aku tengok live ni kau.
Saya nak bagi, tak nak delay lah. Live ni tak boleh
Delay apa?
Live, aku nak live serentak dengan masa aku.
Speed lah. Speed kau ni macam ni.
Tu kenapa dia delay? Tak syok lah, aku mati korang tak tahu aku dah mati lah. Lepas kita teruskan misi kita. Mati kau. Tak macam kurang view
Weh, gerak lu. Aku nak tidur lah.
Ya.
Right, ciao. Tentu. Sek.
Tos. Tak boleh masuk ke?
Dia nak authorize saja.
Abang aku tak ada. Abang Ipar.
Dia tak balik. Aku berapa kali ada connect.
Dekat masalah internet pula. Engkau
ni okey ni. Ya aku.
Ni kita tengah main ni Tos.
Hah?
ARMA ni Azam ni tengah main crack punya.
Oh. Best man.
Aku tengok complicated kat
link sikit lagi. Dia best je tapi kena ada kawan. Macam aku main masuk lobby orang kan. Masuk semua orang macam tu.
Boleh masuk semua orang tengah main.
Masuk Sevendun.
Itu okey lah Min.
Merci. They took one of us to the tower.
Boleh lah biasa.
There are more of them there.
Watchtower, be advised, we've just got int on enemies at the radio mast.
Obvious structure, grid 046031. One out.
Kau ni ke?
Apa dia?
Streaming ke?
Tak, ni lah Azam. So dengar suara kita. Dia pakai speaker. Ke nak masuk ni PUBG Duo ni dia.
Ha?
Oh, Azam ada lagi.
Lagi. Yang main PUBG
Belum lagi, Titos ada Ares.
Nak tengok ke kau main ni? Best lah main ARMA.
Boleh lah, okay lah.
Apa?
Sesuai untuk orang yang minat jadi askar. Dia punya detail dia bukan nak main suka-suka lah, ni main seriusnya. Lari pun penat kan? Asyik kan?
Lari penat.
Dia dah take file.
Sniper elite lah. Kau streaming buka sekali je Zam? Satu misi.
Tak tengok view.
Tak, ni tak mute kan ni punya video.
Lah patut lah aku tak update lagi.
Oh,
betul. Suruh update.
Update dulu. Dalam 1 gig
Susah aku main seorang. Sebab technician ni main 4 orang tu. Bapak ramai kat belakang. Mati. Ini tak ada recon dah. Start terus lah.
Dah update lah.
Ya lah tak main tu, mirror semua online tu.
Tension tu.
Ha?
Tension tu main PUBG je orang.
Tension.
Apa?
Dah apa?
Dah. Zam, kau main dulu lah. Alma.
Aku nak join kau lah.
3 orang.
Ha.
3 orang okey je.
Invite bro.
Okay. Kau nak main dulu Zam?
Aku orang main lah, jadi kalau aku nak asal aku beritahu.
Okay. Kalau ni beritahu lah.
Kau biar di sini sekejap.
Okay. Dari Dos.
Boleh masuk squad pun? PUBG squad.
Boleh.
Contact MPMA.
Abort mission. Gitu teman-teman, kita akan bersambung dengan bermain PUBG sebentar lagi. Teruskan bersama Nuratan Serdin dalam ARMA 3 sebentar lagi.